Guys, just your ever so seemingly omnipresent reminder not to forget to check out Pokemon Mini Game Nostalgia at the end of my video. So enjoy the battle that I'm about to showcase to you guys, and enjoy the Pokemon Mini Game Nostalgia I have to showcase after the battle. Peace, have fun! What you doing? Alright, what is happening, YouTubers? Sucker for Jessica back again, bringing you the coolest battles of yesterday and today. My opponent's going to show me that he's not playing any games by leading out with the Hydreigon as I lead out my Tyranitar, right? So I'm like, whoa, gotta switch out right away. Gotta go straight out to my Gliscor, try to take advantage of my predicted Choice Scarf U-turn prediction, but unfortunately, he is definitely Life Aura Focus Blast is going to do a little less than half. That's, whoa, still too much for a not very effective move. So I'm like going to protect to see if this guy is definitely carrying the surf, and he does. I'm like completely on the defensive already, and that's just one Pokemon. I'm switching like 3 of these guys onto a Hydreigon. So fortunately, I get a break by him switching out to Ferrothorn as I have my Choice Specs Heatran Power Fire, what you thought you was doing, right? So knowing full well that I am carrying the Choice Specs and knowing full well that fire attacks aren't going to be very effective against Starmie, he makes a smart play, brings in Starmie, right? And I'm like, whoa, gotta get in the Gliscor just to get a little bit more HP with the predicted Thunderbolt. So I was thinking about going for the Protect, but then if I protected and then switched out into Rotom, I know that I'll be a little bit more predictable as opposed to going straight right back out into Rotom, right? So fortunately for him, he is definitely going to get the freeze. So I'm like, whoa, not going to be able to get any switch priority with my Volt Switch with the Choice Specs, considering that he might want to save the Starmie for later on. And the continuous barrage of Sandstorm and his attacks would be proving very, very, very fatal, if that makes any sense. Would prove fatal to my Rotom, right? So I'm like, whoa, gotta bring the Tyranitar, right? Gonna go for the obvious Pursuit, which I don't have, actually. So I'm like, okay, I got that Crunch, what you thought you was doing? So I thought he was gonna, like, you know how people, like, carry Pursuit and Crunch or whatever, and then people go for the Crunch, thinking that, you know, people were gonna go for the Pursuit. Okay, Kashyyyk, nobody asked none of that. Anyway, he's just gonna bring in the Conqueror, right? And just gonna try to scare me out. Man, I ain't scared of you. I said that my entry pass is in your face, and then run away, you know? But anyway, I know I gotta do something about this really quick on a serious note. So I'm like, whoa, if I don't do something about this really quickly, this thing is going to detriment the rest of my team. I'm not even kidding. Those Stone Pillars are not playing any games. Look at how much that Drain Punch does to a Gliscor. Did you see that? And my Gliscor has no attack investments. This is a completely custom set that I have. Played around with the EVs a little bit. And whoa, look at that Drain Punch is not playing any games. Imagine if that thing has like any status impairments. That thing would completely be detrimental against me. So, fortunately for me, actually, he is going to make a misplay as opposed to go for another Drain Punch. And finishing off my Gliscor, he is going to assume that Mach Punch will be definitely will definitely be enough to take out my Gliscor, which is a fatal mistake in his part. Remember, please remember that I am a Gliscor, you know. So I'm just going to go for the Protect just to try to stall this thing out a little bit, knowing full well that Surf is definitely going to devastate me. So I'm like, well, okay, maybe Surf will miss or for whatever reason. But whoa, what is this? Are you modest? I'm jolly, that's what you get. As all this time I assumed that he was timid, and he brings in a Rotom, which is actually what he should have done a turn earlier. I'm just gonna bring in my I was gonna say Starmie. I don't pack a Starmie. Skarmory, right? I'm playing VGC so much I'm forgetting about all these other different gem Pokemon. All I'm seeing is like Thundurus and all that. But okay, Kashyyyk, nobody asked none of that either. But he's just gonna bring in his Garchomp, right? I set up the what's it called? The spikes on the switch, right? I am gonna go for the counter, which is completely foolish in my opinion, because if in the off chance that he did like have substitute or whatever, I'm just gonna allow him to set up a little bit, which he does with the Swords Dance. He does make the mistake of setting up another Swords Dance as opposed to like attacking me, knowing full well that I am a Skarmory, right? With the potential Roar or Whirlwind. I'm not gonna let you stay in. I'm not stupid twice. Can't make the same mistake twice. Anyway, I'm just gonna bring in my Stoutland, right? Go for the substitute, and you go for the Will-O-Wisp, what you thought you was doing, right? So this thing is going to get wrecked by my Flail, because I'm completely amazing by using Flail when I have green HP. But I completely remember that, whoa, my Stoutland doesn't have like any attacking moves that will completely like do a lot of damage when I have a lot of HP. I have like Flail and Reversal, but then I checked on Cerebi, so I'm like, whoa, what was I doing? This thing doesn't even get like Flail, and it would be much better if I had what's it called, Retaliate. would have been completely better. So I'm like, well, he's gonna go for the Outrage. And if any of you are wondering why I am outspeeding the Garchomp, it's because of my ability, the Sand Rush, I believe that's what it's called. The same ability that Excadrill has that everybody likes to use. So the dog gets it too. So he's gonna get not hit himself with the confusion as I go for the risky Dragon Dance, which is gonna prove completely helpful in the next turn. As now I'm gonna be able to outspeed that Rotom and taunt it so this thing doesn't hit me with the Will-O-Wisp or anybody else for that matter. And I am gonna be able to finish this off with a barrage of Drain Punches. So that was definitely a great game. Viewers, do not forget to rate, comment, subscribe, and continue to enjoy the rest of my videos. What you thought you was doing? Hydro Pump ain't killing Scrafty. Viewers, have fun, okay? Peace. I'm about to go to bed. Bye. Alright, foreshadowing much, but does anybody remember getting their bun kicked so much so in Pokemon Stadium 2 that they felt like immediately cutting off the game after they lost? I for one certainly did. So let's enjoy me taking the gym challenge in Pokemon Stadium 2. Yay.
The first gym leader is Faulkner, the flying-type Pokemon user from Violet Gym. What strategy will the challenger employ against him? Here's the first move. That attack just bounced off. Accuracy is down. Sandstorm has started glowing. The Sandstorm rips and tears. These Pokemon are equally fit. There's plenty of fight left in both of them. What'll it do? It withstood that easily. The target is weakened further. What now? It appears to be impervious to damage. This scouring Sandstorm hurts. It's a fierce battle. Here comes the Pokemon Switch. Oh, it's Jupitar! What's this? That attack just bounced off. Yes, it's working. The Sandstorm rips and tears. What impact will this Pokemon Switch have on the battle? There's the attack. It withstood that easily. The target stats must be in tatters. Wow! Rock Sludge! Drilled a weakness! Yes, it's going down! The next Pokemon needs to be prepared. Oh, it's Togetic! This scouring Sandstorm hurts. The number of remaining Pokemon is 3 to 2. The Pokemon is returning to its Pokeball. The Pokemon appears with a cry. What'll it do? That didn't accomplish much. Sandstorm finally quieted. How will this newly switched out Pokémon fare? Look, Fire Blast! A powerful blow! Oh! Knockout! Which Pokémon will join the battle now? Okay. Oh, it's Magneton! Two Pokémon remain on each side. Sparks are flying from both teams. It used Thunder Wave. It's tripped by paralysis. Whoa! It's super effective. Whoa, that was close. There's a big HP difference between the two combatants. Here comes the Pokémon Switch. This Pokémon is rejoining the battle. There's the attack. It's not very effective. What impact will this Pokémon Switch have on the battle? There's the attack. Bam! That worked perfectly! What's next? That was a glancing blow. They're both hanging tough. A furious attack! Right! That's a hit! Down it goes! Just one Pokémon remains. Oh, it's Noctowl. This is the last Pokémon. A hot battle is unfolding. What now? It appears to be impervious to damage. Wow, that's changed. There it goes! Bullseye! The white-hot battle continues. There, confusion! Yes, it's a hit! Yes, it's going down! Each team has only one Pokémon left for battle. The Pokémon emerges from its Pokéball. It's down to the last Pokémon now. It's a fierce battle. Mud Slap! Right, that's a hit. That settles this battle. And there goes the battle.